Thank you for that. Right, hello and welcome to the Savvy Gadgetz channel with me, Ian, otherwise known as Ven, and this live stream on Sunday afternoon at 1 o'clock GMT, allegedly. A few minutes late thanks to a problem with Twitch, but we are here, we're live, yes. So, first off, I'd like to appreciate you, the viewer, for watching my content and hitting that like and subscribing to my channel. Really appreciate everybody who does that. It doesn't cost anything and it really helps me out immensely. But let's kick off by pointing out that this is map.projectzomboid.com. This is the entire play area for Project Zomboid at the moment. It is expanding. It has expanded. We're just waiting for things to be populated onto the map, and that will happen when build 42 comes out, whenever that happens to be. It might not be until next year, but what we're looking at is all of the play area, and so we've got different points of interest here, which is what all these little blue dots represent. We've got the major towns, which up here is Riverside, which is where we started, and then we moved over to this area, which is this is the penitentiary by Rosewood. We don't really go here because this is like a student area. This is March Ridge. Don't bother with that, but we do go to Muldra, and then this time we actually made a base at West Point. We usually bypass West Point, and we're on the push, and the big push to the very last location where we're going to build a base, which is here by the lake in the middle of Louisville. Okay, because the point of this whole series is this time around is to build our own bases and not use the houses as bases, which is what we always do, which of course makes some common sense. Now usually when we end up in Louisville, we usually make a base out of this house here with the 3-car garage, and this is really good. It's a good place to haul up. But what I'm first going to do is I'm going to take a look around the bases that I've built so far, and let's see if I can actually remember where I am. So Project Zomboid. There we go. That'll be a good start. We'll get into the game. I'll log in as the admin and we'll have a quick whistle-stop tour of the bases so far. So we'll start off at the new one in West Point. Now the West Point one's slightly different than the others, which is why I want to start with that one. Hopefully, when it all loads up, it's this point it says, hey, you're not up to date with it, or something like that, because I haven't been able to get to that yet either. But I will be joined later by Supertone. He's currently doing his dad duties. Right, so let's log in as the server admin, so we can have a whistle-stop tour of everything. Okay, so for God's workshop item is different. There we go. Knew that it would be. Oh dear. Let's do a quick server reset then. It's never goes smoothly, does it? Ah, dear. Knew it. Go there. Log in. Let's see if I can remember my password. There we go. Finally. The joys of owning your own servers, huh? Alright, let's restart the server. Let's make sure that we're up to date with Project Zomboid. As you can see, I play a lot of games. So yeah, completed today. That's why I'm out of date, because the server's out of date. There we go. Look, Shop Titans. Alright, so we'll just check out that. So it's all going so smoothly today. Right, just waiting for it to connect anonymously, blah, 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 this, that, and the other. Right, so we are running some mods on the server. So we're running things like Book Collection, Book Learner, RA's Weapon Durability, Common Sense, which is really good, actually. I really enjoy the Common Sense. You can open doors with crowbars, open cans of food with a screwdriver, whereas normally you could only do that with a can opener. And things like that. Things that just make sense that you would be able to do. We've also got the Lake Ivy Township, which actually replaces an area here, which is to the west of Muldra, with a brand new town, and it is a really well done town. We took a look at that a couple of weeks ago. It's well worth getting onto the map and having a look at that. We've also got some additional cars and trucks. So we've got like that. I think it's just the Humvee and the water bisons. There's like a flatbed, a tank, a couple of tankers, one for water, one for petrol. Yeah, that's what we've got. So book collection changes the names of the books into order, so they're volume 1 to 5, so you know which order to read them in. Book reader, what that does is actually gives you the experience of reading the book rather than actually having to craft things and craft up your skill. RA's weapon durability increases the weapon durability a bit more, so that your weapons don't break quite so quickly. We also have one of the options that you can turn on as part of the server is to have the mini-map at the bottom of the screen. We also have minimal display bars. This is one of Joe's favourite mods, where it actually tells you things like those more important things like the statuses that you've got, like how much calories you've got from food and that kind of thing. But right, let's see. Let's see if we can get in now. Honest Gov. The server is now reset. Hey! There we go. How annoying. It's all because one of the mods updated. I wonder which mod that was. Right, so this probably means there's a lot of respawns and zombies around, so this is going to make today's live stream a little bit more interesting. Okay, so here we are. This is the base that I've built in West Point. Okay, now as you can see, it's on the bridge, but more specifically, if you can only exit via this rope. Let's see, and of course you can just walk straight underneath it, like that, and drive underneath it. And I've cleared out all of this road here. And it's pretty good. There's my Hummer, which is pretty much ruined. There's one of the trucks that I was talking about. So those are the additional vehicles that I was talking about. There's the helicopter. Deep joy. So these water barrels here, these two are connected to the sinks below, giving us fresh water. This one I just use for washing. We've got a barbecue up here. However, further down here we actually have a microwave and a normal oven, and to power those, including that light, we have a generator just outside here with lots of gas in them. Now we've got varying weapons and bits and pieces out here on the side. Shells, this, that and the other, katanas that I've found, and machetes, baseball bats, yada yada. And these two sinks we plumbed in so you can actually fill an empty water bottle. Got lots of books. I think I've managed to collect pretty much all of the books that you need. I have been and raided the military checkpoint, so we've actually got some odds and sods here, like large backpacks, military boots, leather jackets, that kind of thing. Camo shirts, camo jackets, all that sort of thing. Let's stick with what because we're going to have a look around the military checkpoint anyway. Got a dustbin and a TV. The unfortunate point about this was usually I've got the TV, went to great pains to get it. Unfortunately, the nearest video shop where you can use videos in it is in Muldra. There isn't one in West Point. I completely forgot that. So let's go and check out the first original base, which is up here at Riverside. And it's actually just here. There's an admin. I can just teleport straight there. There we go. Right, so here it is. I'm actually in my base. And this one's ground base, but it's actually hemmed in around the sides, as you can see. Again, barbecue. It's got stairs on the outside. Again, there's the water barrels. You can just see them just there. And they feed sinks below in this bit. There's my generator. So these two sinks have water. Again, a microwave and an electric oven. Now, the nice thing about a microwave is if you've got dirty water in a bottle, you can actually microwave it and clean it that way. The dirt magically disappears. Again, gas cans, an empty cabinet, and then upstairs with this guitar. Don't know where that came from. I think the generator's up here somewhere. This is the thing. Our generator's downstairs, but we've got plenty of room to build up. Now this was the first base. You can see it's got like a nice wall around it, and I did manage to get, if I just hop over the fence, because you can hop over the fences. I've got a few cars. It's another one of the trucks. I did clean out a lot of the forest here, so let's go now to Rosewood. Now, right. So this is where Lake Ivy is. That's the Lake Ivy Township, and that's Muldra. It's a really well done map, I have to say. But Rosewood, we built our base in the construction area, which is just here, and it's practically a rinse and repeat of my other base, except it doesn't have a surrounding thing. There's no ground floor stairs that you can access from the ground floor unless you're already in the base. Again, same sort of thing. Barrels are up here, and it's plumbed in. Did I go for a TV here? No, I didn't. This is a bit more of a basic base. There's less books, I think. Yeah, I didn't find many books, or someone nicked them all. Not entirely sure. But there's my generator on top and the barbecue. Okay, so that's the base at Rosewood. Muldra, we just get out. Very similar. It's actually in the car park here next to the inn, and we usually make this building our base. Again, it's a case of same as the last one. You can see a theme of how I build things in this game. So lots of sheet metal lying around. There's a TV. This should have lots of videos, and it's got all of the books and everything else. And the generator is... That TV's in the middle of nowhere. Generator's on the roof, and I've got a barrel to wash clothes in, that sort of thing, just there. Okay, so we have been all over the place. Now, let's go back to West Point, which is this, because it's on the bridge. Oh, hello. Look, I'll deal with him in a minute. But my Humvee isn't in the best condition, so I'm going to have to deal with that in a minute. I'm just going to put my admin back in there, and then we'll swap over to my actual character. Right, so that's the state of affairs. Now I have pushed further along into Louisville, and last week it was an absolute slog getting that area clear. If you haven't seen that video, it's well worth looking at just what I faced down during that live stream. It was absolutely ridiculous. The amount of zombies that just turned up just to see what was going on. It was fantastic. Right, so I'm on Coke Zero, one of my favourites. And of course, I have from Morrison's the old favourite, the salt and vinegar twirls. There we go. Crack those open. Now let's find a good example of a salt and vinegar twirl. That one looks good. So there it is. Wunderbar. Okay, so we know there's one outside. Let's see what we've got in mind, because I found a military backpack. Right, I've got plenty of food. Water. Right, so let's make sure I'm topped up with water. Let's fill... Oh, no, okay, apparently I am. I could do with washing some stuff, but that's fine. Let's get out. It's the only way in and out of the base. Right, now where's that guy gone? There was a zombie out here a minute ago. Where's he disappeared to? He can't have wandered too far. Let's do something stupid. Let's shout. There we go. Hey. See who turns up. Nobody? Okay. Because I didn't kill that guy. Maybe it's because I was logged in as an actual player rather than as the admin. He's been removed. Because that's the thing. Right, anyway. Let's have a look at the mechanics here. Because I seem to remember this being in shoddy condition. Bonnet. Yeah, engine's in a bad state. So we need... Now, I have been working on my skills as well. So we need to go raid some parts. So let's take a quick look at my skills. You can see my working on my mechanics has gone up quite significantly. American Tyre's just around the corner. Oh, there he is, look. At least that's where one is. Let's kill him off. I don't want him hanging around. Where were you when I shouted? Oh, there's another one.
All right.
It's
and
super.
We're joining Ben now.
Ooh. Yeah, today is just going completely wrong.
What'd you do now?
Well, the server needed to be... Oh, God. The server needed to be reset. Because one of the mods updated, I think. Right, let's face these guys down.
So one of the mods ended up updating?
Yeah. So I've had to reset
on the
server.
server?
Yeah. Right, so I'm using the backing off technique of fighting like I usually do.
So let me guess, all the zombies that were there
Yeah.
Decided to show back up?
Of course they did.
Well, let's see if I got any visitors in my place.
Of course, it's getting dark.
The time that you usually
Die.
die.
Now, I need to survive this.
Alright, so I am here in Muldra. Still.
Are you at the Muldra base?
I'm at my Muldra base, yes.
Your Muldra base, right, okay. So you've set up near the radio tower. Which
in
is
the
also
radio tower area.
Yeah. Mm. Which is a good place because it's fenced off quite nicely already.
Yes, and I got it. And I even got it set up nicely if you get a chance to come check it out.
Okay. Well, that's always doable at the end of the stream.
Alright, so I'm gonna throw the sledgehammer in the back of my car.
Yeah, I'm fighting for my life again at West Point.
Are you at the military checkpoint?
I have been to the military checkpoint.
So where do you prop up now?
I'm at the West Point base on the bridge.
Oh, you're at the West Point base?
Yeah.
All right.
Now, I'm just trying to get some bits and bobs for my Hummer. They really like that fence. And I don't understand why. They always walk around that fence. I don't know what's so intriguing about the other side of that fence.
It's a nice fence, okay?
It's not that nice.
Don't judge them.
Okay, let's take this slowly because
I mean,
A, it's dark, and B, this is usually...
Well, until it gets light, I'm not leaving this area.
Coward.
Hey, I'm doing smarter, not harder.
Yeah, whereas I do harder, not smart. Right, okay, so I'm looking for engine parts more than anything. For me Hummer. Oh dear, this doesn't look like it's restocked. Oh, that's bad. Let's shut that door. Oh dear. I don't like to have to dismantle cars if I can help it. That has been a slow restock, I have to say. Whoop. Yeah, there's nothing up there from what I remember. Right. Okay, well, let's check in here. Not particularly interested in mufflers. Ah, spare engine parts. That's what we need. Suspensions? No.
All right. So till it gets light out, I'm not gonna do a vet and go fight in the dark.
You're just not adventurous like me.
Actually, no. It's not that I'm not adventurous. It's just that I would rather live.
Knew you was going to say that. I want to live.
I mean, after all, I have died at least 3 times already.
I've only died once. I've done rather well this time around. But that can all change.
Yes, especially with the way you go sometimes.
Yeah. I like to live dangerously. To say the least. Right, so what I'm also going to do, I'm going to check out this car. Okay, maybe not. Maybe I won't check out that car.
So for my streams, just to let people know that I am going to be testing out a new energy drink type thing that I actually haven't tried myself before.
Ooh, pray tell, what's it called?
Dubby.
Really? A single letter name. Fantastic.
Yeah, it's actually Dubby. Called the company is. A friend of mine who streams also, the anime captain, actually told me about it, that he's sponsored by them.
Oh,
and that they're looking and stuff. So I'm one where basically I like to test the product before I even promote it. So
God, the engines around this place are rubbish. I would rather fix up my Hummer.
You'd rather fix up your Hummer?
Yeah, than take a new vehicle and just take another vehicle, because it's my Humvee. And I don't want to. I know there's some nice vehicles around. I want to try and get bits of vehicles that I know aren't particularly in good nick. And well, that one was in good nick. Just put a dent in the rear of it. Okay, so we've got some engine parts. Let's see if we can do anything with those. I don't know how much that's actually going to put back on my Hummer. Oh my God, where'd they all come from? That's a lot.
They came from behind.
Yeah, absolutely, did they? I was literally just there looking at that car. I went up the street a little bit, drove around a little bit, came back, and there was like a ton of them just milling around in the middle of the road, going, hey, the car just went past there. And all of these guys, where do these guys come from?
They heard that you...
They heard there
See,
was a
I was
live
going to
stream.
come down today, but for now, for the time. But right now, I'm not going to yet. just because it's dark, and I'm gonna wait and live. Just to let you know that when I went down to the greens
Yeah.
last weekend, I found, yeah, there's a nice refill of Zombos.
Great. Oh, I did find a large backpack or two, by the way.
Is it at the West Point base?
Mm-hmm. There's a collection of military equipment there because I have raided the military checkpoint. Of course. Oh my God! Where are all these guys coming from? Oh, okay, because it's a. I don't know why sound so surprised about it. I mean, it's just a case of I have just had to reset the server to get its mods up to date, but even so. And I went through this last week trying to clear the base out, and then I did it again earlier in the week.
You want a donut?
I'd love a donut.
Donuts?
Oh, one of those donuts, right? No, it's okay. I'm a bit busy at the moment. Thank you, Ams. Trying to live and all of that.
Did you say donuts?
Yeah, they're the sort of like mini bite donuts. Oh, for God's sakes, where are all these guys coming from?
Your ass.
I'm just going to scoot around the back of them and try and... there's this guy over here. We'll take him out. Now, the nice thing is because zombies aren't that fast, I can actually outpace them just by walking. God, this really is keeping me on my toes today. West Point, what a nightmare. It is one of the hardest places to start, and always has been. And can you see why? This is unreal.
Well, I already know why.
Yep, I've got them. They just keep coming. Those zombies, they just do not let up. What swines? Bloody hell. Right, I'm hungry. So, I think it's time to eat some chips. And avoid that zombie whilst eating chips.
Oh, and I did find a katana last week.
Oh, yeah, congratulations. Let's see if I can funnel them through this car a bit. Sort of get them into a line.
And it was in a pretty decent shape too.
Any more? Any? Absolutely any more zombies? Just wait for them to turn up. Because there's always that last one that just nobbles you from behind.
Yes. Oh, as long as I'm out and about, I'll throw a grab these.
No, there is. Knew it. How about that? And another one.
But I did go and grab that antique oven.
Oh, you actually got it in the end, did you? Nice.
Yeah. I had to really unload a lot of things in order to be able to grab it, but...
And there's more. And more. This is ridiculous. I think spawning zombies is a bit ridiculous. Migrating, fine. I've got no problem with my zombies migrating, but once you've killed the zombies in a town, you shouldn't see anymore. They shouldn't respawn.
You would think that, I mean. But this is Project Zomboid.
Yes. It doesn't like its players. At all. It's one of the... Project Zomboid is one of those games that is relentless to its players. I mean, it is a really good game. It is a really good zombie apocalypse game to play. And it just gets better with every release. I mean, some of the things that are coming in Build 42 are just awesome. Right, I'm going to shout. I'm going to call out those zombies. I know there's one over there. But...
Oh, you're going to call them out, say...
I'm going to call them out and run away. That's what I'm going to do. Alright, so one of the things that I actually want to talk about this stream in particular is endgame. Now, Mr. Atomic Duck, who I'm a big fan of, who does some fantastic roundups of Project Zomboid, has pretty much hit the nail on the head by saying that, and it is the case, that there isn't a lot of endgame in PZ. It's like, and this is why we always end up resetting our servers, because we've practically won the server over. We've got bases, we've killed off pretty much most of the zombies, we've got weapons, we've got food, and even though what's coming in Build 42 is very exciting, all of the new mechanics of like hunting and crafting and all of this, I mean, it's all great that we've got those things coming, but at the end of the day, you've still got no endgame. You know, you still get to the point where I'm surviving, because that is the end point, isn't it? That's the end goal, to survive.
Yeah, it's always to survive.
But once you've got to a point where surviving is inevitable, what's left? What is there?
True.
I mean, we're getting all of the crafty stuff, the blacksmithing, the mold making, the fishing is changing, but we've already got fishing. But once you can trap, fish, forage, you can find food for days, or trap food for days, you know, or grow food with farming, and you'll never go without. And that's, I mean, even if you turn off things like the respawns for food and stuff like that, you're still going to survive really well. Off of those three skills alone.
Yeah.
So the point is like, we're at a point here where we've still got things that we're trying to achieve. Whether that's a base in, you know, another town, in this case for us it's Louisville, or whether we're, you know, working on a base where we are at the moment, we've still got a goal. But once we've got Louisville under control, there's nothing left for us to do. And that's kind of the point of where Mr. Atomic Duck was going. And he's quite right. I mean, it would be nice if there was an ability to escape.
Well, that's why a lot of players usually do sometimes an escape, where they pretend that it's an escape type thing.
Yeah, because Mr. Atomic Duck did something like that as well. A few weeks ago. It was really well done. I really loved it.
Private Lime's also done stuff like that too.
Mm. Yeah, see, he's another good streamer. So what haven't I read? Let's read some books until daylight turns up. I think I've done all the magazines, because I don't want to particularly be caught with my pants down. as it were, by when I'm trying to repair my Hummer. So I might take parts off of this white vehicle down here as much as I can, just to, if I haven't got enough engine parts to get the engine back together for me Hummer, because then we can make our way over to jolly old Louisville. Now,
And see how infested that is with you.
Yeah, I mean, one of the things that I am really missing from the I can't think of the town name, West Point base, is I haven't found any fishing equipment whatsoever. None.
See, the funny thing is I have some fishing equipment.
And see, I built a pontoon-like area where you can fish. So, a quick chat about the fishing mechanic in Build 42 as it's coming. Let's add some light into this room as well because I'm looking very pale. It works like this. Let's actually turn the generator on whilst we're here. Let's shed some light on the subject.
Just shed some light on the subject?
Yep. So fishing, at the moment, the way fishing works is you can either use a spear and you can stand at the water's edge and stab at the water and fish that way. Or what you can do is you can build your own fishing rod from bit of wood. I think it's a tree branch, isn't it? And some twine and a paper clip for a hook. And then you can bait it with worms that you dig up, or maggots that you find on rotting corpses, that kind of thing. And then you can dangle the rod in the water, and you'll either catch a fish or you'll catch a pair of boots or a pair of socks, or maybe even a bait fish. But that's how it is at the moment. The way that this is changing is that it's because you'll have to reel the fish in, like you would under normal circumstances, and there's like a gauge on a meter on the screen, and you have to try and keep it in the green, so that you reel the fish in, keep it in the green, and then you catch your fish. Or you might still catch a pair of shoes. I'm not sure at the minute. You would have liked to thought the shoes wouldn't put up that much of a fight, to be fair. But yeah, so that's the way the fishing mechanic's going to work.
And they are no longer going to have where you can fish in swimming pools.
Yes, that is the other thing. So at the moment, there's several motels with swimming pools, and you can turn those into a base and fish in the swimming pool. So that's not going to happen anymore. You're going to actually have to look in the water for fish activity, so that you know there's fish there, then you can fish at that point, which is you don't have to do at the moment. You just dangle a rod in the water, and you may end up with a fish. Or, like I say, a pair of socks or a boot or something equally stupid. But, yeah, that's how it works at the moment. Now,
well, it's as I say, the fish like the socks and shoes actually like to come out every now and then.
right. Okay.
But yeah, last week after you got off, I think I came close to biting off a little more than what I could chew, but I survived. Granted, I had to actually get rid of I had to dump a bunch of bullets to do it.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so the West Point base has quite a bit of ammunition at it.
Okay.
There's shotgun shells, there's 5.56mm rounds there, which go with the M16 assault rifles that I found, along with the 19 M16 magazines that I found, 3 shotguns, 4 shotguns, and some more ammunition. So 3 katanas, 2 machetes, some bulletproof vests. There's a spiky baseball bat, a normal baseball bat. There's some military bulletproof vests, as well as the military helmets. So it's pretty well stocked.
So you're saying come down and play?
Yeah, if that's what you want to do. There's plenty to shoot at. From what I've found out. So yeah. So
Except for Lake Ivy, have we found any of those flatbed trucks?
no, the only flatbed truck I've seen is at Lake Ivy.
All right, let me. I want to kind of finish up the bottom floor of my basement of this base real quick.
Okay, well, it's getting daylight, so I'm going to make a guest appearance to the outside world. And there are zombies underneath my house, and that one's got a shotgun.
Did he DoorDash you a shotgun?
He did.
What the heck?
And it's in very reasonable condition, and he also brought me because I've just minced it, a semi-reasonable bulletproof vest. So I'm just going to drop that on the floor. Right, let's bung that in the back of the Hummer. Right, now some of these cars are a bit manky. So I'm going to have the parts off of these. If I can. I can't. Not that one, anyway. Nope. Can't take anything off of that one either. Good gravy. Is there any... Oh, hello. I spy with my eye an absolute ton of zombies. Where did you lot come from? You weren't there earlier. Vulcan! Hello, dude.
He must be in the chat.
He is. Vulcan's on the chat. Vulcan into house. Right, this is a bit dicey because you can't see anything that's underneath here if it is underneath here. And there are a few left. Here we go, here we go. Roll up, roll up. Gather round. Where'd the other one go? I swear there's more than just that one. Right, let's check this car out. See if I can snag any parts off of it. Ah, I'm missing a wrench. That's why I can't do anything. Okay, alright.
Alright, so
let's find a wrench. So there's one in the back of my Hummer, or there's going to be one in my trailer.
I gotta take and do it real quick because it wouldn't let me take and climb the sheet rope.
Ah, okay. That's rare. Okay, it's not there. Wrench. That's what we need. We need one of those. Lots of children screaming around outside. Right, so let's check these cars out. And I think both of those were 0, weren't they? I'll try to check that blue car out. Yeah, the engine is 13%. I can't take pot. Wrench. I've got a wrench. Why isn't it letting me take parts then?
Is it in your inventory?
It is in my inventory, but not my main inventory. Maybe that's the point. Alright, okay, now I can take engine parts. Right, so now we should have a 0 engine. On that one.
Alright, so
parts.
Just to show everybody around my base, this is my Muldra base. Doesn't a nice cozy feel to it.
Compact bijou.
I got a nice microwave. I'm gonna be moving our fridge in here soon.
Yeah, you see, I haven't bothered with fridges because, by and large, you don't need it.
Well, I just want to make it look like it's. I mean, just because some of us are like yourself are nomads.
Heathens. I'm a heathen nomad as well. Getting better. Getting better. I don't want to ruin the camper van, this van here, because that works really well. That's still in good condition. But I'm going to take parts off of this truck and that car. Not going to be able to take much off for that one. Kids are really going for it. Oh, this one's got loads of parts on it. Look at that. It's upset my dogs a lot. One of the things I also want to do, I think I've got no, I don't have a full propane torch either. Whoops. Okay. I might actually have a propane tank, says Van wistfully, on the roof. I do. Okay, so let's refill. Oh god, that almost scared living daylights out of me. Is that Vulcan? It's Vulcan. I recognise the car.
So Vulcan's coming to visit you?
He has, yeah. Really, it's only put it up to 60%. Metal sheets. Alright, okay. Let's go grab some metal sheets. Repair the bonnet.
Yeah, you know, it would be nice if Vulcan would actually get into the chat with us.
Well, he did just say something in game, but I think he was trying to move. Because he said something along the lines of DWSS, WWWSSS.
Well, he didn't say it in the
No,
hall
it was
chat,
in
so it
game.
must have been just.
Yeah, see? Amazing. Could really use a windshield as well. Let's eat some chips.
Or it's what you guys in the UK call it crisps.
Yep. Crisps. Chips. Crisps. Oh, he says, I have 13 boxes of shotgun ammo for you, Super.
Oh, nice.
Which is great. Cool. Right, so, yeah, all of the shotgun ammo and that is out here. Weapons are out here on the sort of, like, balcony area. There's some backpacks and some military gear over here under the stairs if you want it.
Yep, I'll come.
I'm talking to Vulcan. But there's plenty there for both of you. Right, let's hope, hopefully my Hummer will now start. This will be in slightly better condition. Notice it's actually got the key as well. Alright, so that's slightly better. It definitely needs a new battery. See, the nice thing about Hummers is whilst you're inside, you can access the trunk area as well. So from in here, yeah, that's everything that's in the boot. Right, so I think we're prepared well enough to hit that tree and head over.
To hit the tree?
Yeah, I thought I'd actually pass through it, but I didn't. And we'll see if we can scavenge parts along the way. Right, so to make things clear, I'm going to take these zombies out. I have been this way already. Oop. There was one over here, wasn't there? There's two over here. Where did you come from? Where did you come from? Where did you go? Where did you come from?
Where'd you come from, Cotton Eye Joe?
Yeah. Right, so that probably means the military checkpoint is well inundated now, even though I completely cleared it out. As you can see, I have been busy. Been pockets of Z's. Z pockets.
Z pockets?
Z pockets, but not a tsunami. Take engine parts. I'm going to leave that black one alone, because I think that black one's in pretty good condition. Yeah, you see that black car is in really good condition, so I'm not going to take parts off of it. Can I get into it? No, I can't get into it. Actually, yes, I can get into it because I've got a crowbar, and this is where common sense comes into it. You can actually crowbar the door open, as it doesn't break the lock. And I'm in the back. Now I can now unlock the doors and the trunk. See if there's a key in it. I keep forgetting that I can do this. You're so used to not being able to get into a car, and then you're having the common sense mod and the crowbars that just jemmy your way in. Okay, so it's got no... My god, it's actually a working vehicle as well. Look at that. And it's got 3/4 of a tank.
Well, what the heck?
Yeah. That's an unusual find in itself. Alright, so let's go for mechanics here, because I've stolen the bits off of that. Let's repair the engine. Hopefully I won't get caught with my pants down. It shouldn't be too bad, because as you can see, I've already been this way.
You can only hope.
Yeah, well, you can only hope. There's a ton of dead bodies around here.
Did Vulcan already go ahead and go pass through?
No, this was all me during the week. I know Vulcan's ahead of me at the minute.
He has that tendency of doing that.
He always is. Good opportunity to snag some engine parts for this.
And
No,
for those
that's a zero.
who don't know, this is my son has just came and done his usual thing of
Fish?
I don't do fish. Sorry.
Smack you with the fish.
No. Well,
You're always
I'll
fishy.
smack you with the.
It's not funny being hit with a fish. It's wet
Well-
and smelly.
But yes, for those who don't know, this is my. You can't see him because I got a avatar going on. But
It's
this
a
is my.
kitty.
You mean you're very
This is
big and
my
blue,
son.
yeah?
Lucas B. Or you can just call me Lucas Brokank if you want. And my dad is full limits. Lucas.
Hey.
Long time. I mean, Tony.
Okay,
Yeah. Well, my next.
so
Well, if you wanna. Yeah. Well, my mom passed away.
well,
Yeah. We still miss her, but yeah, I'm gonna let my dad get back to Project Zomboid. Bye.
Bless him.
all right.
Curse you pesky zombies.
Yeah.
Whoop.
All right. I got this looking like starting to look like a base now.
Yay. Right, yeah. Yeah, see, all of these were dead. So I think I'm going to have to make them more dead.
You're gonna have to make more dead.
Yep. And you can't exactly make a zombie more dead than they already are, but you can stop them moving, at least. Oh, hello. Well, that lady's got a nice truncheon. Better known as a baton. Let's see what that baton condition is. Sorry, she is referred to as a nightstick in this game for some reason. Oh, I'm out of water as well. My character is thirsty. So I'll have to stop somewhere and see if I can find a water fountain. So I've actually got a spare backup there. So that sorts that out. Because if you have a water bottle in your main inventory, your character will... No, don't look at the mechanics. Get in the car, you idiot. So if you have a bottle in your main inventory like this one, your character will just take sips out of it
Hey, it's raining.
It is.
Finally.
Go.
Cool, buddy.
Yep. I killed all of these.
My favorite scene is fucking. Hey, kitty. And also, if you wanna know, my dad's a kitty.
The joys of Katana. For God's sakes.
Yeah,
that's
once
not-
I finish up here, I'm gonna get on the road and make my way down that way.
Okay. There's so
Should I
many
make you a
zombies.
fishing-
I'm
Should
gonna
I
have to
make
clear
a
those
fishing-
out. Yeah, yeah.
Should
Go
I?
for it.
Because I can make a fishing rod.
Excellent. That's what you need.
So have we heard from Joe lately?
No. Oh. I don't remember that being there before. No, hopefully Joe's all right. Gonna take that one out. I don't want that one sneaking up behind me whilst I'm inspecting that Hummer. Hungry again. So I'll eat some beef jerky. There we go. Oh, the lock is broken. That's probably why, if I'd seen it. Okay, let's see if we can jemmy our way in. Get the old crowbar out. I bet it's knackered, this vehicle. Ooh, okay. It won't give in. I can try again. Honest gov. Give it a couple of tries. If you don't like it, then we'll call it quits. Ah. There we go. Alright, open the doors. Unlock the doors. Okay, don't then.
Don't unlock the doors?
Don't unlock the door. Yeah, it's like it's got the keys in it, and it's working. It's a working Hummer. Well, I never. That I did not expect. Awesome.
Humvees for all.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I'll leave it there for someone to pick up if they want it. And oh, it's in really terrible condition though. either the battery on mine's improved. Right, so I moved all of these vehicles aside so that we could get to the checkpoint, the military checkpoint. So there was a nice clear way through.
How many sledgehammers did I have here?
Nowhere near enough, as usual.
I have 2 sledgehammers here.
I think I've only got one. Although there was one in the hardware store at West Point, which I didn't pick up because I don't think I'd need it. Quick look around. And I've got one in my trailer, so I've actually got a sledgehammer with me if I need one. Well, some zombies are just rude and ignore you. Like this one here. Whereas some come for miles. They flock from miles away to visit you.
Okay. 'Cause I am going to need to start making...
Right, so these char marks here may indicate what I've been doing this week. So, I found a decent ambulance, and what I did is I also found a decent truck. And what I did is I put the ambulance with the driver's side up against the truck, like that. So the ambulance driver's door is here. It was against the side of the truck, so the zombies couldn't attack that side of the vehicle. I put a fire at the front and at the back of the ambulance. Got in the ambulance, sat in the driver's seat, the one that the zombies can't get to, and then set the alarm going. So the zombies come along, stand in the fire, and this is an old trick that we've used time and time and time again. They catch on fire and then they slowly burn, and it does work really well. Now they did have some problems with the siren, but by and large, provided the light bar is in good condition, you can just let it run. Oh yeah, look. Bulletproof military vest. We'll have that, thank you very much. Just going to dump all that on the floor. Poncho's handy, that'll keep you dry. But because I took outdoorsman as one of my traits, I don't really have that kind of problem. I don't suffer from colds because if you get damp and wet, the cold will give you a cold. I'll take the helmet as well.
You want to know the nice thing about this base here?
What's that?
Is I don't have to go far for wood.
No, that is a really good advantage of that, because you're actually in the woods.
Well, not only that, but I walk right outside my front door, and I can cut down some trees.
Yeah, and because you're
plus there's trees that still grow in my backyard.
Yeah, and because you're in quite a isolated area as well, you're less likely to be hassled by disease.
Exactly.
Right, so we're just scavenging in and around the military checkpoint here. I'm interested in the helmets and the... Do I take a pair of military camo pants? Yeah, maybe. I don't know whether they're any better than jeans. We'll have to do a comparison. That's what we'll have to do. At least I'll look the part, maybe.
Well, because I don't need 2 sledgehammers along, I'll probably stash one of these away.
Well, this is
in this
respawned
base.
quite nicely, has to be said. I think I already looked in here, haven't I? Yeah, okay, right. So next tent along. What boots am I wearing? They're in good condition, don't really need to bother about that. Helmet.
That's interesting.
What's that?
I went to do the wash, and it goes, there's a side menu that goes all or equipped only.
Yeah, no, you usually get the option of washing all. I haven't seen the equipped only. That must be the update.
I want to say, I've never seen the equipped only either.
Hmm. So why am I overburdened? Because I've got a crowbar and 2 military helmets. I haven't come across a water fountain yet either, so I can't fill up my other bottle.
Just stick your tongue out in the rain. And hope that some rain goes in it.
Green camo jacket. Again, is the camo jacket better than a leather jacket? Probably not. Bite defense 30 plus 10. Bite defense. It's better for bite defense. So yeah, maybe I should snag one of those. It's another generator. There were so many generators. It was unreal.
In this playthrough alone, yeah.
Yeah. It's like
Because the first
found...
day, remember
Yeah.
Remember the first day I found 5 of them?
Yeah. It was outrageous. I've picked out and put them beside the road by the bow, and we'll see that in a few minutes. Oh, military bulletproof vest for that. Thank you very much. And I put them beside the burger hut, and there's at least 5 there, and I've just seen another one, and it's like, oh, I don't really need it.
The military checkpoint has always had a pretty good turnout of, you know what I mean?
Yeah. It is a good place to get, geared up. There's also a medic's tent somewhere around here, if I'm what I remember. What's in there? Oh, that is all the guns and ammo. This is where I got all the M16s from.
Very good place to get M16s.
Hmm. Gonna grab those. And I'm gonna grab those. There's an M16 assault rifle. Another military bulletproof vest.
But yeah, I need to start working this.
Another military
next
backpack.
This winter, I'm probably going to be taking and doing some cosplay builds and stuff like that.
I'm going to get back to my car because I'm now well overloaded with military equipment. Although there aren't that many Z's around, I don't want to get caught with my pants down. Plus, I am still looking for a water bottle.
You're still on the lookout for a water bottle?
Well, I've got a water bottle, just something to fill it up with. Because I see that there's another generator. And all of this is restocked as well. Because I had all of this out and I put it all in the back of the black truck.
Yeah.
Which is now in Louisville. I'm going to check this hut out. Hopefully this hut will have...
So where did you park it in Louisville?
If you go to... If you go into Louisville and you just keep going straight at that crossroads, then what you can do is... if you just keep going straight, you'll find the truck and you'll find the ambulance.
Oh, so the rich people's houses?
Yeah, that sort of area. Okay, that's a bit... Oh, right, so let's...
You didn't decide just to go to our usual base up location?
No. Well, now I can remove the glass because I've got a weapon in my hands, right? So, hopefully, with this sink, I can fill up my empty water bottle. There we go, and hopefully... No. Okay, fine. Hopefully with this one...
It wants you to dehydrate.
Yeah. But there's no water fountains here. I think that's probably going to be the problem we come across. Although
And what problem would that be?
that there won't be many, that we're going to have a water problem. To a degree, I mean, there's plenty of houses though, isn't there? So...
I was going to say, what are you talking about? There's going to be a water problem.
Hmm. So here we have another spot where I burnt a load of zombies. And you'll see this as a recurring theme as we travel along this road. Alright, so this taxi is a working car. This is a working car. Here's another spot where I burnt a load of zombies. There are the generators that I was talking about earlier. I'm actually going to snag one. And take a generator. I'm going to shove it in the back of my vehicle. With a bit of luck. Goes. Could always come back for another one. There's still 5 there. I think heading up to our usual base for the time being is a good call.
And we could still use that area if you really want to, I mean.
Remove the propane tank, because I need the propane tank.
Because I have that feeling that the park that you want us to finally meet in,
Yep.
is going to be infested like crazy.
Oh yeah, that's why I chose it.
Because you want us to die that easy?
Oh, yeah. There's no point doing it if it's not going to be a challenge. You know, West Point was a challenge. Here I had a rather large amount of zombie presence. I don't know whether
West Point's is always the challenge. What are you talking about?
Yeah, I don't think there's any petrol in that one.
I mean,
For God's sake, get in the car.
no, I don't want to get in the car.
You do. Honest gov. Oh,
No, I don't. I want to go fishing.
Okay, so that's the military checkpoint we've just been through. So we're now heading into Louisville. Oh, I found you an Alice pack, by the way. A military pack.
Awesome.
Yeah, and I do happen to have, although you'll find one at the, a large backpack at the West Point base. So when you head towards our 3-car garage temporary base, I'll leave one there for you. Or you can just come and meet me and snag it out of my car.
All right.
I don't like the fact that there's that one on my left that's just gone out of my peripheral. There he is. Okay, so again, another burning, which is why there aren't that many zombies around in this area.
Another day, another burning.
Another day, another burning. And that's right next to the hospital, for good reasons, because there's usually a ton of people in the hospital. And another one just there. Look. Right, this car looks
Too
pretty
heavy for inventory.
pretty ruined. I hate the fact that it doesn't recognise the fact that I've got a engine 0 condition. Nothing. There's a trailer in just there. I bet this one's food bar and all, isn't it? Yeah. Too much to hope for. What about this white one? Yeah, I'm taking parts off of that. If you strip it down, eventually it'll turn into a wreck that you can then disassemble with a propane torch, which then turns it into metal sheets and metal scrap, that kind of thing.
There we go. I got a nice fridge. I got the garbage is empty out now.
Okay, so I went with my ambulance and my van. All the way here. I was trying to dodge around that vehicle. Smacked into it instead. Right, so here. And I carried on all the way along here. Oh look, there could be smart car parts there. All the way along here. See if these cars have got anything about them. I don't think they do. I think they are absolutely ruined. Oh no, maybe not. But they're in pretty shoddy condition. Man, you could bring this back from the brink, but I just don't see the point. Just tow them out of the way. I think it's probably the best thing for that. And there's those cars up there. Could snag those. Okay, all the way along here. There's another burning spot. Nice thing is there's lots of wood and trees that you can cut down and to put on the fire. And this is where I ended up. This is where it got to, this sort of crossroads just here. Now the nice thing about this is if you go to the right down this way, you end up getting to the park. But if you turn left, you end up near the place where we normally base up. So, but I haven't been up this way yet, so this is going to be interesting and probably filled with Z's. So we are in Louisville, well and truly. Getting to that park's going to be a problem, so I'm going to go and haul up in our base like we were talking about earlier. The 3-car garage base, which is by far the best. So far it's not been too hideous. I think it's just up here. It's the tennis court. You made it to the top of Louisville. Nice one, Vulcan.
Of course, Vulcans made it to the top of Louisville.
It's going to be one of these ones, I think. If I remember correctly.
I'm pretty sure he's probably... And Morning Furious. Curious.
Yeah.
Welcome. I've just been kind of having a base day at the moment, but soon I'll probably be looking to make my way toward West Point.
Let's clear out the locals.
So did we clear out those wrecks that were between Muldrow and West Point, or no?
I think most of them you can get round, but I have dealt with a fair few.
And Togetic appeared. So I do have what's called the Pokemon Community Game if you're in my stream. It's free to play and don't cost you anything.
Our favourite words, free to play.
Exactly. So, but
Okay. Let's eat the Medeska, whatever Medeska is. I'm going to take a quick Shufties, which is English for look.
Yeah,
one of those...
I put a fridge in my base now.
Oh, nice. Okay, so the door's open. Let's take a look around here. Axes. Oh, axe. I've got a wood axe, but the second one's always good. What was that?
Got storage area out here.
Wrench, baby. Dun, 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 dun. Oh. It's dark. I can't see what I'm doing. It's definitely a man cave, this garage, isn't it?
Well, you know, that's what usually a man cave is.
So there's lots of parts in here. Lots of bits and bobs. I mean, how many lug wrenches do you actually need? You know?
42.
That's the meaning of life.
As for everything.
It's the meaning of everything.
Exactly.
Okay, so there doesn't seem to be anything in the shed or in the garage. Let's check around the back. Because what I'll do is I'll actually turn this into a base-ish. Before we actually go and try and make a base anywhere else. But what I will do is I will take it as a... I'll make it as a floating base, just like I did the one in West Point. That was a mistake. I need to get rid of that generator pretty quick because there's a zombie out the front. So what I'm going to do is just going to wander over here. And then just drop it there. Put the weapon in my hands. See, there he is. Oh, he hasn't moved. He didn't see me. That's always good. And because I'm exerted, I'm not hitting this quite as hard. That's what that moderate exertion means.
Drink a little white wine with my fruit cocktail.
Connect the generator, because I have actually read the How to Use Generators magazine. And then I think the next step is to get the... actually get into the property. Oh, that's going to be interesting. If I climb through there, what's going to happen? I'm going to walk straight through the fridge. Awesome. Okay, this is looking pretty good. I'm going to close the curtains so the Z's can't see in. I know there aren't that many Z's around, but just in case they do decide to turn up. Let's check out the garage. Yeah, I'm really excited for when they put basements in, which is coming in build 42. Oh, I love it. Absolutely love it. I've had to go outside to close the curtains and then walk over the fridge again, and then oh, he's caught in a loop. I've ruined him.
You broke it?
I've broken him. He's literally walking outside, walking to the window, climbing in through the window, through the fridge, like I did, and then he's going back outside and doing it again.
It is official. Ven has actually broke the game.
Yep. I've broken it by trying to close some curtains. Yeah, he's doing it again. It's like, oh, don't do that, you idiot. Stop it. I love it when I break the game. Right, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to do something sensible. I'm actually going to close the window. Like that. Shame you can't shut the plantation shutters, isn't it? And see if I can do it like that. Close curtains. No, you can't. You just can't. Access denied. Right, so there are a couple of funky things that I could do here because I've got a sledgehammer. What I could do is I could go to the top floor, put a rope ladder or escape rope out of one of the windows, and then take the stairs out, thereby making the upstairs of this place secure, because obviously zombies don't climb rope ladders. Or I could do what we usually do in this space, and that is just to block it all off. Oh, there's a dead mouse and a bandage. Lovely. It's a dead bandaged mouse. Saw, hammer. Right, so those these. I can't hear any knocking, so I think we're good. So, like I say, what I'll do is I will turn this into a base. So we've actually got somewhere to strike out from. I can't see Toffee. I think we're clear. Yeah, I think we're good. So I'll turn this into a base so that we can stage this and then get down to the park. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to build a platform sort of like outside these windows on the front of the house, because the sink is at the front of the house. And then what we also usually tend to do is have a stairs upstairs, because have a stairs upwards to feed sinks somewhere else. It's usually it might not be this one. It might not be this house actually, but we definitely have sinks out the back. So let's have a look. If I remember rightly, there's a sink there we could feed. We feed the sink here usually. I thought there was a bathroom downstairs or something like that.
There is a bathroom down in that.
It's out the back, isn't it, somewhere, usually? For love nor money, I can't remember. It's a long time since I've been in this house. Is it this one? Oh, yeah, there it is. Look. That's no good because it's in the wrong place. So we'll definitely be... So what we'll do is we'll probably add a sink here and have a couple of barrels above, which is what we usually do. That's not too harsh. There's usually this, yeah, there's this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to drop some of the military stuff and the nightstick here. For when Super turns up. I don't think I've got anything else. I've got some.
Yeah, he's actually streaming on his channel. Is the guy the other guy that's talking right now. His name's Ven. He streams on Twitch as Ven.uk, is it?
Ven underscore.
Or underscore UK. So he also streams on YouTube as Savvy Gadgetz.
Indeed. I am the Savvy Gadgetz. Oh dear. Right. Vulcan says there's been loads of Zeds.
Well, I think that's kind of an obvious thing.
It's Louisville, what do you expect? Yeah. And I could put some sinks here from the bathroom. I don't have any planks with me. I think I've got plenty of nails though. Profile battery. I might need to gather, said Van wistfully.
Alright, so my water dispenser is now almost full.
Yes, I
shall
appear
put
to have
these-
neglected. Alright, yeah, there's all the other military stuff that I promised. Super. Yep, I have no garbage bags. Oh, I've got 15. That's plenty. Right, cool. Lots of boxes of nails as well. So I'm not short of that. So first things first, I need to block off this entire area. So that means penning the fences in at the back.
Alright. Do I need to bring more axes or anything?
I have a wood axe in the back of my car. So we've got that. That should do us. I've got a normal axe in the back of my car, 2 hand axes.
Okay, so I got a normal axe myself. I've got my saw. I got an extra crowbar.
In fact, I've got 4 axes on the top in the boot of my car, 1 on the top, and a wood axe, and 2 hand axes. We're good for axes. We are the axes of awesome. Right. Okay. So let's grab the wood axe and get to it. Because what we need to do is we need to actually generate some wood. Now, the nice thing about having a wood axe is it doesn't take too long to cut down a tree. It's a slow weapon, though. That's the thing about it. I'm going to need some door hinges as well. See the little green dots cropping up. Whoa! Hello. Oh, hello.
That's not full yet.
So what I want to do is block off this front. Actually put a gate up there. Because you can build a double gate. And block off the fences at the rear.
That's what I need to do.
Well, because I'm high exertion, I'm just going to sit in my car. Turn off the lights as well. That way I'll recover and I can eat something. Let's eat some chips. We've got plenty of cans of food in the boot or on the top of the car or in the trailer. Just wait for that exertion to go. Then we can exert ourselves some more.
Alright, I'm going to get my engine fixed up here.
So normally what we have to do is we actually have to build out of this window, build a platform along there. Or it might be that one at the back. Build a platform along here and then build one across the front. So that we can put a barrel above the sink, which is underneath this window. In fact, let's give that a go. Let's get the katana out. Let's saw a couple of logs. Keeping my eye open for those dastardly zombies. Do I have any gas cans? Oh, they're empty. That's annoying. That's annoying. I thought I brought some full ones with me. Got a trauma bag. Always useful. Ah, yeah, there we go. We've got a couple. Drop those over by the generator. In fact, what we'll do is we'll actually fill the Jenny up. Add fuel. Add all of it. We can always get gas at a later date. That one's got some in. So when we hit the... oh, did I pick up some nails? No, I didn't. Right, wood axe in the boot? No? Okay. Nails, did I pick up nails? No, didn't pick up any nails. Nails. Nails everywhere, but not some that you can use.
So I'm probably going to stop by the Muldrow base and fill up the propane torches.
One will do for the time being. Right, let's see if we can actually... Right, so if we take a look at this, this sink is underneath the window. So what we need is to be able to access this room over here, which is this one. Now hopefully with carpentry we can build a floor just there. And I don't think it ever lets you, for some reason it will not let you build just there. It's a really odd quirk in the game. Alright, so let's try this one. Let's try building one outside this window. Floor. Oh, that's working. Right, so this is the bit that's always a bit precarious, is because you can't actually see that. Let's see if that's actually built that just outside the window. It has. It has. Good. It's a success. And I'm already out of planks, am I? Good grief. Okay, well that's good. Let's go grab some more planks. I actually need somewhere to stash that. Let's get rid of the wood axe. Get the katana out, because you know something's going to attack me. It's just a thing. Let's grab some more planks. Make some more. Hopefully we won't get attacked too soon. We're getting to the point where I'm going to have to end the stream. Hopefully I can get a water barrel going. Because that's one of my biggest concerns at the moment, water. For that I'll need to grab those garbage bags that I saw, which are in the back of the truck. I've got a pipe wrench, so
I am making a couple fishing poles.
Cool. See, that's the other thing, nice thing about this 3-car garage base, is because it's next to the river, you've got the ability to fish in the river and find all the food you need, so it's another positive. And I'm good at doing that. Right, okay, we need to get around this bit here.
Or am I not able to make?
What I'm going to do is I'm going to extend it over to here.
Oh, I'm not able to make the fishing poles
Oh, why not?
because I didn't get the recipe.
Oh, you haven't read the magazine, which you might find in the West Point base, which you get from
In
the
the West
Angler,
Point base,
Angular magazine.
I'll grab the. But I do have fish and net trap, so
Ah, okay. Right, I'll actually build this out a little bit further. So I need some more planks. But now I can actually get in here. So I'm actually going to build this barrel just here. But I need more planks. And my character is highly exerted. So I'm going to have to sit down for a minute. Just check down the side.
all right. So I
So we're going to observe an age-old trick. So there are 2 logs. I'm going to sit on the ground. And then I'm going to saw the logs. And still lose my exertion. It's a really neat trick, that is, because you can still lose your the exertion you've got from soaring, because technically you're still sitting on the ground rather than standing up. But do actually need those planks, of which there are 6. Well, that should be enough to make the barrel. As it's raining, so this would be useful.
all right. So I got a couple garden forks. I got. All right.
Right, so we need to go above the
Grab
window.
these planks off the ground and put them in my car.
Yeah, this one, isn't it? Right, so we'll have to go out this window. Oh, press and hold. Press and hold. No, so now carpentry, furniture, rain collector barrel, the round one because it holds more. Put that there. Oh no, Vulcan. That doesn't sound good.
He died?
No, he's not dead. He's got to a safe spot. But his character's depressed, extremely bored, and his leg and arm got scratched.
And
Right, that'll do. I can actually get in that window. I know I could go around the side where I built it. Right, so we've got a rain catcher barrel. So we also have in our inventory the good old-fashioned pipe wrench. So now with a bit of luck, I can go there. Why can't I plumb it in? Plumb in the chrome sink.
all right, now that I picked up the
Right, so that barrel above is now plumbed into this sink. The barrel catches the water, but the sink cleans it into drinkable water. So we now have a clean drinking supply of water. This is why I always have a pipe wrench with me. And what I can do, because I'm going to need that in the in the future is I'm going to put that back in there along with the garbage bags. Because at some point...
All right, Muldra, so long.
Yeah. So now, this house has running water and running electricity. Fantastic. So that's what it means to be prepared. But now I need to just clean off.
See, my base actually in Muldra, I didn't plumb the sink, or plumb a sink in there because I didn't go grab one, but it's got a water barrel.
Yeah. Typically the rain stopped now. But
So it does have water, though.
it does have water. Not much, but some. Hopefully it will just rain again. And it has a connected generator. Now I know just down the road is a garage or a petrol station. I can go and get one of the generators from the military checkpoint. That's nice and easy to get to because I've cleared the way pretty much. And I can set up the petrol station with a generator, and we'll have plenty of access to petrol.
So, question.
Go for it.
Since you said that we can't, I was just wondering about possibly building a base in the middle of the horse track.
Fine. As long as it's not using the walls of anything.
No, it would basically be I've already built regular basing.
Vulcan,
it would just be
you are
taken
not
in...
hold on. Excitement. Yeah, Vulcan, you are not a knight that says knee. He says "'tis
He's
but
not
a
the black.
scratch." Sorry to interrupt. Super.
No, I wasn't. I was just going to build right in the middle of the horse track. I wasn't going to build it off.
Yeah, that's one. Go for it.
It's that, or I would build it in the parking lot.
Entirely up to you, dear boy.
Because that parking lot is very big.
From what I remember, yeah. Yeah, it is. Okay. Right, and that is 3:10. That is a couple of hours of streaming. We've got to Louisville. We've got a temporary base here, so that we can strike out from. I'm going to enclose this over the course of the week, and see if I can get closer to the park with my ambulance, and see how well we do from there. But anyway, it's if you've liked the stream, don't forget to hit that like button and think about subscribing so you get content in your inbox. And I will catch you next week for another live stream of Project Zomboid. I'd like to say thank you for Super for joining me on the live session, and for Vulcan for getting in the game and getting on the chat.
Scaring the heck out of Ven.
Yeah, scaring the bejesus out of me. Oh, there's a moving car. But until next week, hope you have a wonderful week. Thank you very much for watching. Don't forget, like and subscribe. But it's goodbye from me. And it's goodbye from Super.
So long.
And I will see you next week. Thank you for joining us. Bye-bye.